Hello everyone. Today we will talk about a very important topic in English language, which is tenses. As we know, there are 12 tenses, and today we have choose three simple tenses, which are simple past, simple present, and simple future. بمعنى أنه سنتحدث عن ثلاثة أزمنة في اللغة الإنجليزية، وهو المضارع البسيط، الماضي البسيط، والمستقبل البسيط. Let's start with simple present tense. We use it when we talk about daily routine, as I walk to school, or I wake up at 7:30 every morning. Also generally true، يعني الحقيقة، as I speak English, for example, or what something happen in the future time. The bus leaves at 9 o'clock. Now let's look how to form present tense. So I have divided into three: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Let's start with affirmative. I, you, and we, they like. However, he, she, it, we add s, as she likes, he likes, and it likes. How to make negative? First, we put subject, and after that the word do and not with I, you, we, and they. I don't like, they don't like, we don't like, and etc. But with she, he, it, we add doesn't. She doesn't, he doesn't, it doesn't. Now let's go to the questions. In the question, we also have to use word do and wasn't and change order. So instead of say I do, we say do I like, or does she like, and etc. We not always, when we ask questions, start with do or does. We need question word or WH as where and why and what. We use the word question, and after that we put do or does, and after that the subject and the verb. For example, what do you like, or what do we like, or what do they like. With she, he, it, we put does. What does he like, or what does she like, or what does it like, and etc. When we find the verb ending with these letters, for example r or ch or double s or s, x or z, we put es. Go, goes. Wish, wishes. Fix, fixes, and etc. However, when the verb ended with consonants and y, we remove y and n, I, e, s. Carry, carries. Cry, cry. Tidy, tidies. Now, read each sentence and decide whether you think it's correct. If not, what should it be? About the first sentence, it's incorrect. The second, it's correct. The third, it's correct. The fourth, incorrect. And the last sentence is correct. As we said before, with he, she, it, we put s. However, with they, we, you, and I, we don't put s in the verb. Now, let's talk about simple past tense. We use simple past tense when we are talking about something happened in the past and it's already over. Here are examples of the positive form or affirmative, the negative form, and question form using the verb live. I lived in Japan. I didn't live in Japan. Did you live in Japan? Let's start with positive form. In the positive form, we just add ed to the verb. For example, play, played, rain, rained, cook, cooked, and etc. If the regular verb already ends in e, we just add the to the end. Live, lived, smile, smiled, dance, danced. So the form of affirmative form is to be subject and verb and plus ed in regular verb. And let's talk about negative. A negative form we add the verb do and to become didn't. For example, I didn't live in Spain. We shed light to something, we can't use to verb in the past. For example, we can't say I didn't live in Spain. We just use they didn't live in Spain. So the infinitive verb without to. In regular verb, we said before, we just add ed in the end of the verb. However, in a regular verb, we different. For example, to go will become went. To be, was or were. Do, didn't, and etc. So you need to memorize it, this irregular verb. Also, in the question, we just put to add did and the subject and the verb in the past and to continue the phrase. Did you need my help? The answer, yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Did she open the window? When you use a WH question, for example, where or why and what, we use it the question word plus did plus subject and verb. For example, what did you do? For example, here some common regular verb. For example, be, to become, was or were, get, got, go, went, have, had, pay, paid, read, say, said, sell, sold, and etc. You needed to memorize it to be clear. I need to shed light to something. When we add ed to the verb, the pronunciation will be different. For example, when the verb ended with t or the, we say it iv. For example, wanted, needed. However, when the verb ended with t, with the p, k, f, gh, and etc., as we say in the photo, we spell it t, helped, looked. However, when the verb ended with l, n, r, and etc., we the called, cleaned, and etc. Now let's talk about another thing. It's called future simple. So, what is future simple? The future simple, we use it when we are talking about something happened in the future. We usually use will or going to. The difference with will, we use it to make predicts there is no evidence, or it uses for planning action in the future. However, be going to, we use it to make prediction if we have an evidence, and use it to indicate planning actions. Now let's talk about formative of sentence with will and going to. With will we put will plus verb. However, with going to we put I, is, or are, and plus going to plus the verb. About affirmative, as we said, subject, will, and verb. I will travel to Madrid in October. Interrogative, we use will plus subject and verb. Will you travel by bus? Negative, and negative will add will not. I will not travel with you. Now some comment mistake. After will, we put the verb without into. I will do that later. For example, you need to focus. In the future, we can't use yesterday. We use it, for example, tomorrow or next week. We can use the present. They will leaves you. They will leave you, and etc. Here some sentence and put it in the right tense. For example, simple future tense, or simple past tense, or present tense, and etc. For example, the first sentence in the past because we used will, the second one in the past, the fourth in the present. Here excited about simple present, simple past, and simple future. Put the right verb above the context of the word. So after we finish the exercise, you can check your answer. So thank you for listening.